Can I be heard? Yes, I can. Right. Established that game audio is working and my microphone is working. So, hello and welcome back to Joyless Gaming, and it's Christmas Eve, here at least. Actually, no, in most parts of the world it should be the 24th by now, but it's actually nighttime. And we're going to do some more Hitman 2. There's another elusive target that's been activated really soon after. But I suppose since they have the entire game out at once, they can do that. They can have them activated more quickly. And then we're going to try the Holiday Hoarders thing, see if we can get the Santa suit. I may have to look up some help on how to get the presents, the things that they want to steal. This is all randomized stuff. Hey Jack, Bob, Jack, Bob, either one. Merry Christmas. Let's hope you're feeling better. Alright, let's start with this though. Bought 2 new games. Well, Merry Christmas.
Good morning, 47.
Enjoy
Your
them.
target is Vincente Murillo, a fascist militia leader thought to have disappeared. A prominent figure in the 1980s war against communism, we have intel that he has returned to continue his old mission of creating a new world order in South America, starting in Colombia. Intel provided by our client tells us that he is a narcissist, a pathological liar, and very paranoid, with a drinking habit. If he is to fulfill his dream of starting a fascist uprising, he could let the world know that our client has supported him back in the 80s. Our client needs their past mistakes resolved. Times have changed, so good luck, 47.
Yeah, no information on this one. The Sean Bean one had information about potential opportunities and what have you. This one's just kill the guy. Here's what he looks like. And from a guide I have seen, so I know there's one way that I can definitely go about getting him. He actually spawns in like 2 or 3 random places. Which is kind of annoying. And yeah, somebody was right, they've changed the texture of the silver baller. Doesn't look as silvery as the chrome one does. So, right, lockpick. Do I have a better distraction than coins? Sort of. Micro audio distraction, that sounds nice. Does it cover a smaller range though? Smuggle in some... Well, actually, no, there's some lethal poison in a thing, isn't there? But I can still smuggle in some poison. Why not? Where did that come from? When did I get that? Where did I get that from? I don't remember that. Yeah, we'll just start at the bus stop, but... Yes, I know. I have to restart. You've designed it so that you're supposed to restart multiple times, but you don't actively tell people that. You say, you've only got 1 chance, even though you don't have just 1 chance. Sort of. You can restart, or you just close the program and it... or in the case of a console, just turn off the console. Oh, there was no... Wait, what? Camera destroyed? What? I didn't do anything! What? Who destroyed a camera? I didn't do anything. There wasn't even any, like, startup thing. Hmm. Alright. Right, he may not have even spawned in the place where I've seen the guide for. It's hard to tell. No, it looks like he hasn't, because there'd be more people up there, because that's one of the spots. And apparently, you can sneak in and poison him, or you can even just sneak up and screw with that and get him to kill himself by accident. So I don't happen to know where the other... Is he in there? Or is that how many people are normally in there? I think that's how many people are normally in there. Yeah. So I don't know the other places he spawns, and I don't know what to do in the other places that he spawns. But, you know, I'm going to do a bit more than just restarting and trying to get the one I've seen a guide for. Oh, that's got to be him in there. Has to be.
Sorry, can't let you through. Please leave the area.
Mm-hmm. Easy to tell that that's him because there's normally nobody in there. And he has a drink. Okay, so if I could get in there and... At least they used somebody that was appropriate and actually had him... So this guy actually told me that I'm not allowed here. Does he ever leave there, or is he just always in there now?
People of Santa Fortuna, I want you to bear with me. I know.
Okay. It's probably a bad idea. Is there a way to... How about getting one of these disguises? I'm going to assume he doesn't move around very much, otherwise it would make him a bit too easy to snipe or something. Of course, if I go back there and he's not there, then... Let's drag him further into the bushes. Now, yeah, there's an enforcer in there, so... The guy's still in there.
This must be the satellite transmitter that he's sending his broadcast from. My guess is he's nearby.
Surveillance system disabled, but that doesn't really help me all that much. If I have to worry about enforcers,
Unholy compromise created by stinking barbaric Vikings. So join me in this fight to rid our great continent of this fire.
wait, that's a window he can see through? But nobody can hear anything. Seriously, what's the point of you guys? Why is...
Nice.
That is so screwy. So they can see through that window despite it being shuttered. And the guy himself, the target, went out to investigate the noise. I mean, his guards followed him, so... Camera destroyed what? Who's destroying a camera? Is there just a camera that's normally active that is disabled for this mission and they didn't get it right? We should try this disguise. There's not as many enforcers for it around the place. I think. Pick them up, 47. He's in there again. Oh. This is funny. Am I allowed in here? I am allowed in here?
This will be a great success. Now, if we can recruit everyone from this area and over here, what's the mileage? Around 100 miles range.
Problem is, I can't poison this without being seen, and it's...
My guess is we have a very short opening before the regime realize that I have returned and try to silence me.
Don't worry. Once we are done, our men will move in. Hey, buddy!
Well, we'll see if it spawns in the place I've seen the guide for. Which I've seen 2 potential things you can do. I've been informed of 2 potential things you can do. There's that destroyed camera again. Nope, he's still not in there. Does that put him back in... this other place, or is he in wherever the other place is? Or is he permanently spawning here because I keep restarting? Nope, he's not there. Alright, so we try and find out the other location for him. Oh, is there normally a soldier guy there? Oh! Ooh! Yeah, but they're using local assets, which is good. It means that they're actually telling you you're not allowed there.
Sir, this is a restricted area.
So why is he in there? If I could get rid of some of those guys, then maybe I could accident kill with the stove or something, but... Right. Is there a way down without being spotted by somebody? Yeah, well, I was mentioning the thing about using local assets because it reminds me of the problems I had with a couple of elusive targets in the first season, where they brought in soldiers and stuff from other missions, and they were foreign to those maps, which meant that they just were not properly coded to associate certain areas with restricted zones, so they wouldn't tell you you weren't allowed somewhere, but as soon as you went there, they would kill you. Because at least with these local soldiers, it's actually doing the thing of the program to say, yeah, this area you're not allowed to go. That's something they definitely need to do better, if they're going to have that. Alright, so, again, what I need to do is see about a disguise. Ooh, the whole thing is set up in here, though. That's interesting. It was like maybe they originally thought they would have him move between the locations. See, if he went between 3 different locations on the same map as part of the mission, then that would be okay, but it looks like he's just going to stick to one room. But I want to see if I want to get a silent assassin if possible. Where's his... There's his gun. Whoa, yikes. Right, now statistically, somebody is going to be an enforcer. Is it really just the one guy? Really?
Looking good, man. Looking good.
It's just the one guy. But there's nowhere to hide a body. Nowhere permanent to hide a body. It's the enforcer that's being distracted. That's good. That's not good, because that's the kind of thing that will get me.
He's okay. Fixing this.
What's that?
I didn't pick up the poison! Of all the ways to fuck this up.
I need some fresh air.
Okay, if you could get rid of these guys... and he went out for a thing again, you could just push him into the water. But then again, there's that guy there. He'd probably see you. Alright, I forgot to grab the poison. I am such an idiot. I wonder if there's anywhere private he would go if you used an emetic. But I definitely didn't get spotted, otherwise that guy would have had issues with me. But I do need to be careful. I'm going to the wrong place. It's just that that probably would have been completely out of view when he walked out. The guys that followed him out was only the one left, and he was looking away. So that would be an opportunity to poison it with this. Yeah, that door's just unlocked. This one might be fairly easy if I can get in there and be not spotted. And then get back out. Like I said, I'm pretty certain, despite how close I came, I didn't get spotted by this guy, because otherwise he would have come at me. He can see through the fucking door! Yeah, but when he went out for some fresh air, the guy and the enforcer went with him, and the other guy faces the other way, so I should be able to poison it without being spotted by that guy. I think. I hope. Yeah, here he comes again. Just gotta wait for this guy to follow him. Are you not? Are you not? No, he's not. So I've basically lost that opportunity. If only there were a way out here to hide the body. You know, nobody's gonna die. Right? Nobody's gonna die if I explode that barrel. Although they might just keep him on lockdown in there, rather than evacuate him out. Maybe? I don't need to not be spotted doing the exploding of the barrel.
A spineless, unholy compromise created by stinking, barbaric Vikings. Join me in this fight between our great God. Hello.
It's bullshit. That is just pure bullshit. Come on, motherfucker. All of you motherfuckers.
What's up, yo?
Okay, it's made the whole thing oily. Alright, is he gonna... Yes, yes, no, no. Yes, no, no. No. Mostly no. I suppose it does look shiny-ish. Metallic shiny. Properly metallic shiny.
I am broadcasting live to tell you this.
Okay. Fine. I can get the thingamy disguise, and that seems to work. So if I just grab the... Before I do anything, if I just grab this guy's disguise, and grab the poison, and then see about how it works... Just get my poison, and then see where he is. And if he's in one of the ones that... Is he in there? No, I don't think so. That's what it normally looks like, I think.
Entonces, Javier is seeing his boss's daughter.
Alright.
He told me not to tell anybody.
Can we accomplish this? Possibly. Not that way.
No lo creo.
Now, will they let me back there?
Sir, this is a restricted
No, they won't. Alright.
Right now, I wish you would. Sir, this is a restricted area.
Alright, so basically... I'm fucked as in regards to this. So does he only follow him out? No, he doesn't. Looks like... Just, what, the first time? Or did I fuck up his scripting or something? Does he only stand there for longer if... Ugh. Ugh! This is thoroughly disgusting. At least it does actually look like, though, I was not... Ugh. I don't like the fact that when they do these things... They essentially hide a lot of potential information. Any work that they go to can be obscured by the fact that you're not going to see it because you don't have the chance to find it out because you get worried, you get stressed, and you don't actually have opportunities the same way. But it looks like he's pretty simplistic and he's just in a tiny spot. You can just walk around town with some cocaine. He's not there. Again, not there. Like it absolutely does not want to give me the one that I've seen the guide for.
Viva Colombia!
Well, in that case... This is going to go very badly for me. Where the hell are you going, mate? Like I said, this is definitely going to go badly for me. God, motherfuckers! You worthless motherfuckers! This is why pretty much everything they do with the elusive targets is shit. It's if you only could do them for a limited amount of time, but you could do them as many times as you want, that would be a far superior solution because it would forgive your fuck-ups. But you're gonna fuck up. It's inevitable that you're gonna fuck up, and you have to just keep restarting. And then they throw in randomized bullshit, like different spawn locations, that completely change the approach you have to take. And sometimes things are limited by time. That does happen. That fucking what's his face? The bad boy, the Justin Bieber knockoff. And he's up in there. Alright. Okay. I'm probably not allowed there, but... yeah, not allowed there. Yeah, it's just when it's everything that they do with all of these things at once, it makes them suck.
They have to write it. It's in their code or something. Sí, claro.
You just change one of the things, do it, infinitely within the however many days it's active for. Actually have opportunities you can track. Now see, then that's no good, because that... if he smokes... if he smokes, that would kill the other people there. Basically not allowed in there, I think.
Have you noticed how Andres has started working out and his deodorant and hair products? Yeah, he's definitely having an affair.
You're allowed in there, there's just a thingy. Okay. Is that because I'm not allowed there, or because...
This is upward. A communist. And if nothing is done to crush this liberal oppression, we will all perish. Just look and see what is happening in your neighboring countries. Countries that adopt the Scandinavian model of socialism. Or as they call it, socialist democracy. A spineless, unholy compromise created by stinking, barbaric Vikings. So join me in this fight to rid our great continent of this vile, red threat.
You can see why they activate this one so quickly afterwards, though. It is pretty basic. He basically has the same script, or a very short script, for 3 different random locations. But being able to poison him or explode him when he smokes or something like that, or if you could get rid of these guys, then yeah, follow him. That would probably kill somebody if I dumped him out there, wouldn't it? Yeah.
We
believe I got away with that. I'm fuck this. I'm willing to go with this. I've not been spotted.
Apparently they don't talk. So, how are we looking? Ready for another broadcast?
I just need to go and make sure I take out the recording now, which I can do over this way. Not that way, though. Yeah, this is trespassing.
Stand together as a unit.
I mean, I will be annoyed if I don't get Silent Assassin for this, but I still think it's fucking hilarious.
Target eliminated. The money is being transferred now, 47. Now to find an exit.
So that was the location I'd seen the guide for. And it turns out because this disguise is allowed in there, and there were no enforcers for it, all I had to do was make sure one guy who didn't see me, and nobody saw me, knock him out or drag his body over to the box. And how unobservant all those people were. That's insane. That is insane. But all it took was getting the right location and not getting screwed over by having certain disguises. So the other two locations, like the little shack thing, I was allowed in the mansion disguise outfit. Silent Assassin. I was allowed in that shack with the mansion disguise, mansion security disguise, and nobody in there was an enforcer. People outside were, but nobody inside was an enforcer. But there was never an opportunity without, say, setting off an explosion and getting everybody to run out of there to poison it without being watched. The other location on the water would have had a great opportunity if I could get ahead of the scripting and everything like that and get in there with the right disguise for the time that he was going to walk out and have his enforcer bodyguard next to him, because the other guard that was in there wouldn't have been looking at the glass. Maybe somebody might spot you through the window, I don't know, but that was a timed opportunity, because it seemed like after that enforcer guy never went out. He just stood in the doorway, and that seemed to break the scripting, is that when that guy didn't follow him, he didn't stand there for extra time, he would just come back really quickly. But anyway, okay. Well, that works. That happened. I did that. It was basically how the guide worked, but he told you about his drinking thing at all three locations. Had a wine glass. It was super obvious that you should get in there and poison him. There were times where he would go outside that you could snipe him, I guess, or if you could get rid of the other guys on the water, you would have been able to push him into the water and feed him to the piranhas. And if you got rid of the other guys in the other location where I just was, you'd be able to tamper with the gas canister and explode him. But you'd have to get rid of the other guy, otherwise you'd kill a non-target. Yeah, but just kind of screwy and a bit stupid, and yeah. If you could retry that infinitely in the number of days he's active for, then you'd figure a lot of that stuff out, and you could eventually get a Silent Assassin run, but when they don't have a big thing that tells you, they tell you all the rules about it, but there's no big highlighted thing that says, use the restart option, we've designed it with the intent that when something goes wrong, you restart the mission. Because that's how the damn thing is designed. You're supposed to fail, fuck up, but not accomplish any of your objectives. And it's kind of stupid that's how they've designed these sort of landmark things. There's fucking elusive targets. It's this challenge mode thing that is kind of badly made and pops up every now and then. And if you want to get all of the associated rewards with it, you better succeed effectively at, what, about half of them? Well, it was half in the first season because they ended up doing 26. They repeated all of them except for the Gary Busey one. Actually, maybe there was another one they didn't repeat, but they definitely didn't repeat the Gary Busey one, probably because of licensing reasons and stuff. Anyway, time to try this Santa 47 stuff. Now, the problem I have with this is that in order to get the outfit, it is the same set of challenges as it was on the first season, except in the first season, eventually this was just permanently active rather than temporarily active. Well, it was temporarily active first, and then I think the following year they just said, oh, screw it, it's available permanently. But in order to get the suit, you have to do all of these other 4 challenges. Now, that one, accident kills, I can do that. But these 2, yeah, after they return empty-handed, you'll have to do this one first before you can do that. And it has to be a propane explosion, which I can arrange a propane explosion if I know that's where they're going to be. But getting the items they want to steal before they steal them, I have no... from what I can recall, they randomly spawn in different locations. Or maybe they don't randomly spawn, but the presents appear in a whole bunch of different spots. Unless there's only 12 presents and you just need to get all of them, because they're mostly crap items. They're not special things. But I don't know what items they want to steal. Maybe it's just anything that's in a present box. But you'd have to arrange that before. Either that or you just have to sneak up and shoot a propane tank. And hope it doesn't get noticed. Well, I suppose it doesn't have to be a silent assassin thing or anything, does it? It just has to be these challenges done. See, that one I could do. You'd pacify him, let him get found and woken up, pacify him again, let him get found and woken up. Yeah, these 2 are associated, as near as I can tell, so after they return empty-handed, so you'd have to find all of those before you do that. So these are the complicated ones. That's straightforward, that is straightforward. Anyway. And I've got no mastery on the legacy locations. So I'm going to have to start here. Let's take something I can... The only thing I can clobber people with is the damn fish. Unless I take one of these. Yes. Alright. Oh, I can smuggle in these, but I can't start with them? That's not fair. Proximity taser. Remote taser. Audio distractions, doesn't work so well. RFID triggered. I need to test that out and see how that works sometime. Micro explosive, yeah, I can use that. Anyway, what I need is something to clobber people with, and that's a lethal one, isn't it? Oh, it is a non-lethal. How is that a non-lethal weapon? how is that a non-lethal weapon? Anyway, there's no point smuggling in something like that if the thing I'm going to clobber people with is the briefcase. So what's something I can... Well, I can smuggle in the lockpick and then put my pistol in there. Then I've got a distraction as well. Alright. Funny thing is, that challenge that says, as you know, assassinate them both in an accident kill while disguised as Santa 47. The propane explosion is an accident kill. Xmas Star, huh? Okay, that's 4 presents. Where are there more presents?
Sir, how you doing, show?
I should try for the simple stuff first, anyway. Is that a blend spot? Oh, it's a poison spot. I don't think they want the battle axe, do they? Wait a minute, who's spotting me in my suit? Who is that? There were presents out the front, so I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if there are presents out the side as well, but I think most of them are actually in the thing. So if it's only the presents that they're looking for... it's just a screwdriver. So they're going to come back here, and that's the things I can kill them with. 47? Seriously? Okay, that's not good. No, everything's fine. I'm just kind of looking for present locations. Yeah. So am I correct in remembering that they are pretty much all... You're not going to kill a man in public, are you? In front of all these witnesses? I think they are. Yes. Alright, right, so let's focus on other things first. Let's get the accident kills. I mean, I get my Hitman vision, so... I can only assume that these wrapped gifts are the things that they want to steal.
Hello, sir.
47. What are you stuck on? It does mean I have to be able to get upstairs before they do as well. Now, you're not allowed... That's the thing that I am curious about, though, is that you're not allowed to eliminate them. But, I mean, can you clobber them?
I know I look fine.
Wasn't so good tonight. What now?
See, I don't know if that's stuff that he's already stolen from presents or not. There, I'm allowed to, Hello, Santa. Why are they waking that guy up? I mean, he's not allowed in here. Why do you think he's allowed in here? Explosive snow globe? Really? I know I was going to be focusing on other things first, but... I don't remember Santa appearing all over the place, spawning and then despawning. But maybe it's just because I remember that there was a very specific way to get him to spawn in a fixed location. Maybe I was just lucky and he would spawn there after I'd done the thing. Where is he? What is he doing? Alright, this disguise is not allowed upstairs, but there's also the fucker in the basement. Running around, probably getting stuff. This is what I don't like about this. Find all of these things before they do, but how are you supposed to manage that when there's two of them and they start with an advantage? I get you're not allowed to kill them, sure, but I mean, if you're allowed to clobber them and then let them get found so you can get the other challenge. Just seems like an annoying and obnoxious kind of challenge, not a fun puzzle solution thing. It's just a how fucked up can we make this and obnoxious trying to find things before two AI guys do who actually know where the things are. Like, some stuff is fun. Like, you know, get them both with accident kills. I mean, that's okay. Knock the guy out with a brick 3 times, and like that's all on the same run. But forcing them to return empty-handed. So we've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8. Maybe. I don't know. There's stuff in the attic as well, so I don't know if there's stuff that was down here that the other guys already found. And they're back wandering around again. That's what's obnoxious about a challenge like this. They already have the advantage.
And you're supposed to keep me safe?
They're not allowed... Well, they're not prohibited from going anywhere. They're just allowed to walk all over the fucking place. It's not fair, damn it. Now, if I'm supposed to keep all of this crap on me... What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Oh, good. Spotted them way too late. It's not that I think that ultimately you couldn't find the things, it's just getting all of them before the guys do, you know, without killing them is one thing, but without doing all of the other crap too. I mean, did I drop the shovel thing? I did. I'm not allowed here. I am most assuredly not allowed up here. Drop my briefcase as well.
Hey, you! Stop moving now.
No, I can't stop moving. I'm like a shark. If I stop moving, I die. Alright, presents? Anybody got presents?
Had to be clear.
You're all getting in my way. But they're not bothered at all by the 2 fucking thieves running around. Hey, Santa. And the thing is, I would know that at the very least, if you did manage to find all the things before the other guys, the challenge would pop up, surely. It would let you know that you'd done that. But you'd have to remember where to go and know something of an order to go there in, because right, no, nothing up here. See, they let this fucking guy wander around up here. Why are they more concerned about me than the fucking thief that's walking around? How do they think that he's an authorized fucking... Is he constantly doing shit like throwing coins around? Is that what's going on? I mean, has he found something? Is that why he's running around? Excuse me, ma'am. I think there's been a security breach. Surely there's presence there as well. So there was one in here. There's probably one in Dahlia's bathroom. Is there one in the... Oh, is there one in the Sheik's room as well? Maybe there is. Oh, is there one in the stairwell? There might be one in the stairwell in the front hall, maybe. And there could be ones out there, I don't know. Oh, you have to be... The lockpick is on the floor back in there with my briefcase because I dropped it when I went out the window. Retrieve the lockpick. But unless there's... Okay, so you can carry the katana on your back, you can carry the spade here. I'm going to assume that you can actually just carry everything. There's one. Lethal poison pill jar. And there's one down here. I'm assuming that it's... Oh, I'm glad that I... What, is that guy an enforcer, or did he just not like me picking stuff up? What? So I'm assuming I missed at least something in the basement and something in Dahlia's... Oh, I broke the shovel. Oh. I didn't realize it was breakable. Otherwise I would have broken it sooner. But wait a minute, but that how could it... Can't have been breakable. I clobbered somebody else with it, didn't I? So. Is there a way down from here? No, there is not, because there's no bloody downpipes and stuff. Okay, there's still some things downstairs I've not investigated. Like I said, it's not implausible, it's just not exactly fun. Oh no, it just fell through the floor. That's what happened. It fell through the fucking floor. So there's probably not any ones outside except for the ones at the front. There's 4 of them there, so... Somebody set off the fireworks? Presents? Any presents? Probably not. What was I thinking? Stairwell down here. What are you doing, Santa? Because you're not helping me. Ooh! They've gone way out the back. So I can assume they found something. Yeah, there would have been a present down here, I'm sure. Alright. Is this all the stuff that they were collecting? What's going on? Where'd they go? So desperately trying to find fucking presents that they've been looking for that... They being escorted out, is that what's with those? God, I don't know, that's what's his face and what's his face. What's his face in his guard? Yeah, very...
Targets are down. Head towards an exit.
Why can I not jump over that? Yeah, it wasn't very subtle. I'm rather annoyed. So, considering the number of objects that were lying on the floor down there, I have to assume that they just show up with some things anyway that they may not necessarily want to steal, or that are not the 12 things that they want to steal. A tiny amount of location mastery. Yes, let's replan. Alright, so see, there's two things to this. I could easily steal all the stuff before they do if I can find them really quickly and knock them out in some place where they're not going to be found quickly. Or even if they do get found quickly, or not too quickly, somewhere that's at least going to slow them down. But I'd have to get them both, which is why I would want to do it quickly. Just wondering if I should go from like the basement up. Maybe I should go from the basement up, and I can get down there really quickly. And there's the... So there was the basement where I had probably one thing at the very least that I didn't get. Maybe two, I don't know. There was Dahlia's bathroom, there was stuff in the attic, maybe. I don't know. There was one thing in the attic, in the room with the Christmas trees. I'm just trying to think of how many ones that I found. There's one in the attic. There was, what, two in the Sheik's room. There's four out the front. What else was there? There was at least one somewhere on the second floor. Or first floor. Second floor by American standards. First floor by... I don't know about other stuff on the ground floor. I don't know about stuff outside or in the outlying outbuildings or something like that. Maybe there are in some of those outbuildings. If there's at least two that I could have found, like Dahlia's thing. Oh, there was the one upstairs, wasn't there? So there was one upstairs that I remember. Another one upstairs. And so if there was one in Dahlia's bathroom, like I suspect, and one in the basement, like I suspect, then I found 11 of them. That's if I'm correct about that. So let's start with this. Mysterious gift. There was another one upstairs too, so maybe I'm wrong about some of those locations. So let's just... I don't think there were any in these other rooms, so let's get it downstairs first. There is not one down here. So there is not one here. Then had I maybe almost found all of them? Maybe I had. So where's this fucking guy? There he is. Hey, Santa. So there was that one. There was one in here, wasn't there? I've got to deal with that other guy before he goes into the fucking attic. So, alright, do they actually have to hide from everyone? Apparently not, because these guys aren't doing anything. I didn't do it. Don't think there's a present in here. I mean, the thing is, if I was right, then I found almost all of them. Unless my math is way off, and it could be. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Well, I mean, if there were one in there, they would have got it. Why did they wake him up and let him go upstairs? I mean, for fuck's sake, you guys. Stop sucking at your job. You're quite literally one job. No, can't do that. That guy doesn't like me. That guy doesn't like me. Nobody likes me. This is the main thing, just finding them before they do. If I'm even remembering the right things. So they do have to sneak around. But they're just flawless at it.
No, actually, I read
this book about the fact.
So am I right or wrong about this? So he goes there, but there's no present. Alright. Fine. Well, I know where there is one. Alright, well, if I'm allowed through here now, because I've already got this disguise, I don't have to take it off of somebody who's here. So where the hell are any other potential presents? I mean, this whole set of challenges kind of sucks. Look at this, he's not even worried. Oh, there's one. I went right past it. Oh, wait a minute. If that's like the one that I missed. Is it the one that I missed? No, but I was wrong about there being one in Dahlia's bathroom or elsewhere. So, outbuildings. I'm going to have to check outbuildings. Unless there was one in the attic that he's already found. No, I can't go that way. There's not one in here. Oh, there's one out here. So unless I've already gone and missed something again, I should be ahead of him. But it's, yeah, whether or not there's anything up here, because now he's on that side. Has he found something? Is there something in the attic on that side? Fuck, this is annoying. Where's the other pole? There it is. Presents in the outbuildings?
One's upstairs.
Yes. Anything floating around out here? Looks like it. Oh, crap. Saw a challenge pop up. I thought, oh, is that the fucking thing? Have I found all of the things before them? Because all I need is for that to happen, and then I can just go and wake up the other guy. They must all be in secluded areas, right? They can't be in something that's really visible if those guys do actually have to sneak around. Oh, there's one. Are there more than 12? Is it exactly 12? How many have I found? Where else can I look? Aside from, yeah, again, outbuildings.
Get that thing out of sight, man.
Yeah, I would do that, but I need to find a spot where I can put it, don't I? Most of that ground floor stuff was done by the guy in the basement, and I took him out early. Okay, so... presents. I mean, there were presents outside. Alright, there's another outbuilding, and then there's the other thing. What he found, which one was that? I really don't want to have to look up a guide for this, seeing as how I found so many of them, but I just don't know what I'm missing. I say that about life in general. Don't know what I'm missing. Do know that I'm missing a lot of it, but I don't know what. I do like how nobody's found the other guy in the basement, though.
Hey, close to your weapon, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Let somebody else deal with that. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Be a bit of a dick move, but it's possible. Yeah. Other body found in a lot of darkness. Is that the guy in the basement? It's hard to tell. Move at 47. Check out here. Hey, Santa. Yeah, that'll be the other thing. Oh dear. Well, and now another final thing to check is down by the boat. No, didn't find the guy in the basement, otherwise probably would have shown up by now. Well, I've discovered most of Paris. There we go, there's a present. And that is still not 12 things found before they found them. That's... Is it because I knocked out a guy? I mean, if that's the case, it's kind of unfair. Because this ain't easy.
I love the suit, man. Respect.
Yeah. Well, I am completely at a loss. I don't know if it's simply because this guy has been knocked unconscious and has not done his routine. I mean, is that what the problem is? Surely, if the thing had happened, the challenge would have popped up. Did I not find all 12 items? 0 of 12. So what is it that they want to steal? Is it other shit? Is it that other shit that shows up and it's not the presents? Is it not the gift wrap stuff? Is it the other things that pile up down in the basement there? Because if that's the case, I mean, fuck this. It's an obnoxious thing where it's a bunch of fucking random crap that you have to find out what random crap they want and try and figure out which particular location they stole it from. Get it before they do. Wait for them to come back here so you can blow them up. I mean, yes, it's a very hilarious suit that you unlock. But this is fucking aggravating. Because if it's not the boxed up shit, if it's that shit, then that was showing up despite the fact that I'd knocked this guy out and he was down there. And the other guy never even fucking came back to the basement. So where did this stuff come from?
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
I feel like I found 12 boxes, did I not? It just wasn't the things that they wanted. I mean, this is really aggravating. This is just obnoxious, find random crap. Scene 47. Alright, well, fuck it. I'm gonna look for some sort of guide on that. Because this is shitting me. Alright. One of those is from Season 1. I imagine it's a fairly similar challenge, though. This is how annoyed I am with the fact that this is a temporary challenge, not a...
Skip the panic opening shot and then go over here to the left, and there's going to be the apricot encounter. So you just want to pick up that. That's the first item we're going to need.
So it is random shit.
Once you come around in this section here, you'll see a security guard coming into the room. Pick up the coconut that's on the side there. And the security guard, always, stops and turns around and goes back into where the security room is. So when you've got the coconut in your hand, just smack him in the back of the head once you come around this area. Then drag his body and put it in the nearby crate, and then take his disguise. So now we've got 2 items, we need to get 10 more. So what you need to do first of all, what I did on this bit, I ran around here and grabbed the Palace Master Key. The Palace Master Key didn't work for what I was about to do later on, so you can just ignore that. That's the reason why I asked you to bring the lockpick, so you don't need to worry about it anyway. So we're going to head up the stairs now and go grab the 3rd item. It's going to be around the same as arms, so if you just come up the stairs, then go through this area here. The trick is as well to do this quite fast as well. So you want to put the cannonball, that's the 3rd item. So if you turn around, go through the double doors, and go through the opposite double doors as well. The 4th item is just going to be in this room, and it's going to be the little mini tankers here.
So it's innocuous items.
So once you come to the double door, you go into the main bar here, and you look where the bar is. You'll see a fire sculpture, there'll be a battle axe buried inside that. So once you grab that, that'll be the 5th item ticked off the list. Then make your way to the back area and just around here.
So there's a reason that the battle axe is in the picture. Right, well, I don't have even the level 2 mastery to go for the other starting position, so okay, it has nothing to do with the wrapped up presents then. Apparently they're just there for you to get shit, I guess. Nice to know. Way too late. Yeah, just random innocuous. So it must be the shit that shows up in the basement. There we go. It's not quite the same starting and pace that was suggested, but apricot. Coconut. Cannonball, right? That's what he said. Cannonball, tank, battle axe. And there's disguise is probably not allowed in there, but oh, it is. But you need the yeah, you wanted a security outfit because you'll need a security outfit to be able to carry around a fucking battle axe. Battle axe. Okay.
Then on the clothes rack, there's going to be
Clothes rack behind the thing. Alright. Stop. What next?
showing just on the clothes rack, so that'll be the sixth item. Then you want to head up the stairs. So once you've got to the top of the stairs, you want to turn left to where the remote trigger is for the fireworks display. That's going to be number 7. Yeah.
Oh, the remote trigger. Okay. The fireworks trigger. Alright then. You know what I need to do? Cool, you can do it while still standing. I was too late. I was too late. Apparently. Right, there's one that was more recent. Let's have a look at that, see if that still goes to the same thing.
Alright, one more chance if I'm doing this. Give me the Hyundai orders map. The time limit now, unfortunately, map for Christmas period. Usually I don't do challenge videos, but we're going to Christmas now, right? Just can and we want to get it out of the way with. So we're going to go for ho ho ho, so I've just looked up and oh dear, we need to collect some items. We'll talk about that as we get going. So we're starting with default like that. We're just no mastery. Okay, to just start this. It's going to be a bit of a again, we're on a tight schedule, and that will allow us to get 12 items before these two targets. So we skip the intro and just keep going. Unfortunately, yeah, the items will be on a tight schedule, but then once you have the items, it takes them a long time to be able to say, hey, we missed all the items, and that's when you come up with the propane tanks for the next. Just skip everything, just ignore everything, just run down, just keep going, no pausing, no stopping. And run over to the fire extinguisher and shoot the wall. That will allow you just to run right through it. Here's the first item. Coconut. Grab that. Right, once you're around the hard drives, why not? Then shoot the ball over there. So I will investigate. And then we begin. This is the second item right in front of us.
Alright, so
the fireworks display controller.
now this guy's going for the
He said should just leave as we arrive. That's nice. Okay, so we get so that again to show the back set of those speakers or whatever they are.
right.
Boxes. And we get the fireworks controller.
Well, let's follow this guy's thing since he started from the start with no mastery, so alright. And he went for the thing, the fireworks remote, third. So obviously, yeah, if I could start.
Step right in, sir. Enjoy your evening. Weird.
If I could start in the kitchen and do the way Mr. Freeze did it, then that would work too. But I would only need level 2 mastery, so. So this guy was using pistol distractions. Shooting stuff.
No, I get you. I got it.
He also took the time to destroy the recordings there. Okay, now I want to pace with this other guy's guide. This is really not the way to be going about this, but anyway. Where do they go next? Alright, then he goes for... Alright, he gets the thingamy disguise from the guy in here, okay. Gets this guy's disguise. As I say, can't go running around with a fucking battle axe in a regular outfit. And he went for something in... He grabbed that, but I don't know if that was essential. No. But I'm kind of keeping pace with his schedule right now, so that's something that's good. And there was a thing in here. Oh, yes, okay. When I knocked out that guy before, he had that on him. Alright, what's the next one? This is not the way to live stream. I just want the challenge done. So he went for the thing on the clothes rack next. Right, so yeah. Next went. For the shuriken thing. You know, imagine he goes for the battle axe after that. Battle axe and the tank and the cannonball. Yeah. Battle axe. Here it is. And tank. Cannonball. There he is. Battle axe and max if you want to go for science, that's it. So get your back now, and then leave him there for now. Oh, okay. Pick up battle axe, because just so we don't Alright, well let's see if I'm exactly on his schedule. I may not be, but he clobbered Santa for later use, so he could get 3 challenges in 1.
Still no answer.
Let's see if we can manage that. If not, I'm probably going to have to go back down immediately for the... No, he just disappeared, so I'm not exactly on his schedule, so... I don't care, frankly. I just want to know what the items are, and in what sequence I can get them. Back down Cannonball.
Where it is. I get back down to get a cannonball from this room.
Yes, Cannonball next. Right, okay. This, as I said, this is not the way to livestream. I hope it's not so strict. I just saw Santa disappear. I don't care. I can get the thing with getting Santa's outfit and getting the accident kills as Santa, because I've done that before in the way that, frankly, I think it should be intended to be done. But this guy's sequencing is kind of working.
Yeah, it's all over the place just so that yeah, we need before
Cannonball.
then do the cannonball next to the ship there.
What next?
So we're trying to get all that we need before the target's collected. But also not missing Santa. I'm gonna leave Santa in there.
Upstairs. Bust.
Now watch out for these guys. I've got some coins in it somewhere. Just try to distract them.
No,
Have them face that way. Find that guy.
not that bust.
Drop the axe here. Can't be climbing it.
You can climb with it. Doofus, you can climb with an axe. Anyway, where he was... He was going into the attic after the cannonball.
I'd step back if I were you.
Oh no, you do drop the axe. Thought you could climb with it. Okay, attic. What next, Mr. YouTube guide person? Oh, Buster's there.
Just on the table there. Ignore these guys. We have to get over there before that guy steals the stuff. It's not much really to get now. He's not an enforcer, so you can just race him, yeah. They're gonna have this bus.
Oh, okay, there's a bust in the security area in the attic as well. So we want the, where is it? Cowboy bust. And a different bust. It's over this way. Okay. Got it just before him. Where does he want me to go after that?
Yeah, now here there's a sword, a saber.
The saber there.
So now we've got 10 out of 12.
11 if you count the axe.
You'll notice the counter goes down when we drop back wax. You just ignore it. Just keep that. Then over here, microphone.
Oh, microphone's in a box over on the other side of the attic. And that will be the final thing. Okay. Right, saber. Over there. 47. For fuck's sake. Saber. fuck happened to... What? Oh, that doesn't sound good. How... Can I retry? My stream still seems to be going. Alright, that was a scary power fluctuation, maybe? Alright. Go back and get the axe, and I'll have all of the objects. Is that right? Is that the idea? There's a noise out there, like, I was worried because the lights flickered, then I lost my connection, very briefly. Then I heard a noise outside, like one of the high-tension towers blew a capacitor or something.
The battle axe that we got decreased our counter into the bottom of the stairs, so once we get that back, we'll get the challenge. Just wait for the guys. So now you can really take the time. You've managed to beat just all the items.
So that's the thing, that's having... That's all of the items collected.
Just gonna bring this up.
See, I don't know if it previously would let you have to... It would have worked a little differently in the first season, because you couldn't carry two primary type weapons. It wouldn't let you carry... I don't think it would let you carry the saber and the battle axe. Maybe it would, I don't know. So, that's that fucking challenge. Now I just need to track down Santa Claus. And I can do the full following of his thing. And get the... kill them both in an accident. Dressed as Santa. He said that you could take your time after this point, so... If that is the case...
What?
Sorry. If that is the case, then, is it okay with you dropping things again afterwards? Alright. Well, anyway, it's good to take a pause right here anyway. I need to pee. Be back in a minute. Okay. Without any interruption, So, apparently, this should all be fine now. I'm going to have to assume that part of the problem I've had previously, well, not problem, but the way things behaved for me in the first season version, is that I would come in here, knock out that guy, and almost on cue, Santa would appear. So I didn't realize he was actually randomly spawning in different spots around the map. So they wander around. The fuck's going on with the lights? Of course, if Santa's on a schedule, then who am I to argue? No? Is it upstairs? I think they might be going to have their meeting. If I want to get this... If I want to get this challenge done... For me, it's more important to make sure I get this challenge done than it is to... I can't save. Why can't I save? Is it because it's a temporary event? Possibly. This guy went back to get the Santa suit, and then he had to sneak out and everything, but... Yeah, I can't save. I just noticed that. Mess up, you have to do it again. Yeah. Works the way I rather thought it should. He was doing it dressed as Santa, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, and I don't know how long it takes. They were coming back looking like they wanted to... So, those fucking wrapped presents were just a complete red herring as far as I'm concerned. They were not at all anything to do with it. They're going into the okay, they're going into the basement. No, the other guy's running off. Accident kills dressed as Santa, I mean, yeah, getting a 3 in 1 would be great, but accident kills dressed as Santa I can do a different way. I've done a different way before. Did it a year ago, when I was streaming on Christmas, or near Christmas, a year ago, and was doing the same thing in the Season 1, where it was not a temporary challenge anymore, and yeah, I didn't just go ahead and look up guides or anything. But I did get accident kills while dressed as Santa, because you just have to know what an accident kill is. It could be any kind of accident kill. You can push them off a ledge. You put them under a falling object. Hell, you could wait till they're both here, or, you know, both downstairs or whatever, knock them out, and then throw them into the fucking pond. It just has to be an accident kill. It doesn't have to be an unnoticed kill. Right, so they should be empty-handed, because I've got the challenge for finding these things. They do take a while, don't they? Maybe I could have waited for Santa. That's the other thing too, if you do it separately, getting the accident kills while dressed as Santa, then you can actually, well, you could do what this guy whose guide I was following did anyway, just knock out Santa and leave his costume for later, or you can knock out your targets and leave them for later, and get the Santa outfit. I should have waited in that room. I was worried. I saw them coming down this way. I thought they were meeting up, but I probably could have waited a bit longer. Come on, fellas. Get a date with some propane tanks. I've been going for a bit, but I may as well try and get the suit unlocked. I mean, I'm not sure where I can find 3 bricks. Unless I just need 1 brick and I just need to do it 3 different times. Like on different missions. Different attempts. But see this, yeah, this has got weird and sort of, I guess, yeah, it does show you, if you follow them around, wait for them to do their thing, it shows you what items they were looking for because they collect them in the basement. So you're supposed to look at that and think, okay, this is what I need to find. Then you need to know where they are in the map, of course. And what order to get them in, because otherwise they might find them first. Ignore the man crouched here carrying a battle axe. I know you were here to steal a battle axe, but that doesn't mean anything. Fucking Santa. But yeah, if the imagine if the elusive targets operated this way. They're available for a limited time, but you can just...
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
Oh dear. Well, I got a bunch of challenges, so I've got mastery in Paris now. Santa's little helper. Oh dear. Accident kill. Silent assassin. Not that Silent Assassin was a Holiday Orders challenge, I don't think. But it's location mastery. A couple of levels of that. It's alright. Alright, let's replan. Okay. I can start in a disguise. I just need something. Yeah, so it's a shame I can't take that, but I just need something melee that I can knock the targets out with, or knock Santa out with, you know? Oh, who cares? I'll find stuff. I can find stuff. I just need to, yeah, accident kills. I just need to be able to... Well, I know I can knock out one of the guys and leave him in the basement. Nobody will ever find him. Those are lethal weapons. No, there's a blunt thing in here, isn't there? There's a, yeah, a wrench. I mean, shit, I could blow up that fire extinguisher next to him and that would count as an accident kill. I don't know Santa's schedule. But yeah, like I said, I can do this way. This will work. This disguise is not allowed up here, but the tech one is, and nobody ever comes and finds him. So. Less frantically worried about this because this is a much simpler challenge. In fact, I'm going to take that outfit because the auction stuff's allowed all over the place. Didn't go quite as smoothly as I might have liked, but... The fuck? I didn't do that. What the fuck was that? No, I don't need that stuff. See, I can start with this guy and drop this thing on him. And like I said, this is a bit more simplistic, just getting accident kills. Now, there is some time when both of those guys will be on the same side, but is it facing this way or facing away from me? Or is it just when he wanders off? He just wanders off. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Alright, so okay, well, I mean, let's see if there's something that's a bit more elegant of an accident kill. If not, we'll just explode the fire extinguisher next to him. I suppose I could try dragging him in there and blowing him up next to one of those things, but nah. Not a lot of point in that. Okay, so let's just... Nope, not good enough. Okay. Okay. That did not go well. I thought the extinguisher would kill him. Maybe I should try and... Hey, that'll be an accident kill. Will it? Will that be an accident kill? Did I not pick up something to go? Oh, I threw the wrench at Santa, didn't I? See, there's a body hiding thing right here. If I knock out these kitchen workers... Or at least that one. I mean, yeah, explosions of things that are not explosives usually count as an accident kill, even if you purposefully set it off. Hope so. Falling objects and falls are really... and electrocutions, actually, they're pretty good for that sort of thing. Yep, there it is. Ho ho ho.
Great work. Now head towards an exit.
All right. So now I just need to brick him. Now, how do I brick him 3 bloody times? Where do I find 3 bricks? What's the challenge called again? Bad 47. Okay, so let's look up that one. This is an old one, but ah,
Of course, what we need to do with these 3 bricks is knock out Mark, one of the targets. They knock him out 3 times with the bricks. I'm going to be throwing them, which I'm not really sure if you have to attack him with a melee or throw them. But considering it's a reference to Halloween, I'm guessing it's going to be a throwing challenge kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do with this. So from this part, what we're going to do is go all the way down to the basement where Mark is going to be. So it's going to go all the way downstairs, go out to the car on the outside. Down the stairs to the right. In the usual mission, there's 2 ways down here, but this one, there isn't one there, so we'll just head all the way down the stairs.
so yeah, the guy that's in the basement is your...
What we've done is we're going to grab his profile he drops on the floor, and then we're just going to drag his body over the corridor. Then you've got to watch out for any starlets that may come down. I think because if we started, you'll go and push him, yes. He's already something else, but he's not right here. So once we've dragged his body into this point here where the wine is, we're just going to leave the body there, and pull out our crowbar and throw out the floor. That's going to distract the security guards inside the room to the left, and he's going to discover the body, he's going to wake him up, they're going to go into a searching phase, and then they'll go back to the normal arm, go back to the area where we know.
Right, so yeah. Right, the 3 bricks are actually upstairs, but I can't start there. But I can get up there fairly quickly. Either starting here and then going up and grabbing the auction stuff outfit, which is allowed upstairs. I'd have to get rid of my gun. Or run in, grab the invitation, and then go upstairs that way. Let's replace it with coins. Replace coins with the thing. Briefcase. I know I can't take it as this one. I'm going to spawn as 47. I'm not going to smuggle anything. I'm just going to use it to smuggle in my pistol. Yeah. Go in and get the, hey, various foods, hello. Haven't seen you in a while. I mean, it's fair enough, I'm always streaming at different weird hours and probably not always streaming stuff that people want to watch. I've been doing a lot of looking at guides while I've been playing this. It's a bit absurd. Just want to get the challenges done, because they're only temporary. Which they were originally, but I didn't buy the first season until, well after it had come out. People are fine with Santa just magically appearing in front of them like that. Which one has the thing in it? It's the other one, isn't it? Oh, and there's a bloody thing in there. Whoops. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I can just conceal it from my inventory. I mean, I have to pull it out, so I can't do it in public, but cool. There's no sound. Really? I'm hearing sound. It's... I found that for the most part the game sounds quite quiet. I mean, can you hear me? I was... Don't tell me to identify myself. I'm a guest. Now that I know where the bricks are.
Thank you. Have a good one, sir.
It's not going to be the fastest way upstairs to get these bricks, though.
Sir, you're not authorized to Next lap.
This is definitely not the fastest way to get upstairs.
Sir, need to check that you're not carrying.
Wait a minute, they checked the briefcase? Really? I thought the whole point of that was to be able to smuggle shit around the place. What's the point?
This will be over in no time. Alright, thank you.
It's probably going to be the least effective way to go about this, because we're going to have to get downstairs and knock the guy out with a brick. Because the guy started right from here. He was able to get downstairs in time. No! Bricks are not there in this version. No, I looked at the old version, the old information. Fuck! Why is it the same? They included, if you owned the first season, they included the missions from the first game as a legacy pack. They also sold the first season missions as a legacy DLC if you bought the second game and wanted to play the. So you can play the old missions with the new mechanics like briefcases and stuff like that. So it's in addition to, as well as the new stuff. But this is the Holiday Hoarders, which was done in the first season for Paris, and they've decided to activate it because it's a thing that's available. Probably means that even if you don't have the Legacy Pack, you could probably play the Holiday Hoarders. But I'm going to have to look up a newer version of this to find where the bricks are. That's... Come on, fucking ads, YouTube. Where are the bricks in this new version of it? Because that's... They're in this... They're in there. In this... Oh, in the security room. Okay, security room in the new version. Well, in that case... that does make my job a bit easier. I can just start there. Yeah, I can't take that. That's okay, but I'll just take that. I don't think this outfit allows me in the security room, but that's not a major issue if I can just get in and get the bricks. Bit 47. Yeah, not allowed. Are you sure they're in the security room? Ah, yes, there they are. It's okay, I will change my disguise. And then you'll be fine with me. Crime noticed, but you didn't notice the fact that he's trespassing. Why didn't you wake him up? Wake up and then prosecute him for trespassing. Well, I didn't have to do a distraction to
Central basement seems, well, like a basement, I guess. Nothing going on here. Over.
That was probably a bit too soon. But if they keep searching and they find him again. Oh dear. Nope. It's really unobservant guards. I just need to hit him with a brick one more time and then that's the challenge done. But I need somebody to wake him up. Come on. Come and notice this unconscious person. As long as they find him again. Target lockdown again. Why is it? It's not target lockdown. Alright, where's he going? Coming in here? Bad 47, there's the challenge done.
Target eliminated.
I just need to get upstairs, kill the other guy, and finish the mission, and I will have the challenges done. It'll be great. I will have a silly suit to wear, but I absolutely needed help because, yeah. The game, I suppose, does let you know what the objects are by having them stash them in the basement, but I suppose if you'd done it in the previous season, you would have an advantage already because oh, okay, he's upstairs. Oh, I didn't close the other door. Oh well. That's why I normally stash the body, but I want to get him while he's still upstairs. Now, let's go this way. Is he going? He's gone across the other side of the building, so he's not coming back downstairs yet. I don't think. If I can get him while he's still in the attic, then maybe nobody will find the body. Not like this disguise is exactly allowed up here, but where you going, mate? Okay. String of unconscious bodies. So they put in the bare minimum of effort and made sure that the things were not exactly the same as last time. Bricks were not in the same place. Though they were easier to get to, technically. Being so close to the start of the first two mastery levels. So these are just challenges that you could get done on this mission, not challenges specific to this mission. It was just these ones, so the ones specific to this mission. Unless they don't... Yay, location mastery. Isn't that nice? Wow. A couple of levels of location mastery. Oh yeah, the unlocking the suit gives you a lot of yeah, that challenge was 8,000 XP, wasn't it? So yeah, these are just ones that you can do in Paris, and that they can be done in this one. Same with these. Yeah, in Paris. Just do them in Paris. Those are the only ones that are specifically tied to Holiday Hoarders. Well, cool. I needed guides, because I suck. I don't have the patience to figure out all that crap. And I also did the elusive target. Eventually. Where? Career. It's career, right? Inventory. Suits. Santa 47. Oh dear. Well, I think that's been a fruitful Christmas Eve. 2 3/4 hours, wow. It's like 40 minutes to get the elusive target done, but that was funny. So, thanks a couple of people for stopping by, and hope it wasn't too tedious, especially what with the following guides to get challenges done, but hey, it's far less efficient than just watching those guide videos yourself, because I had to watch them in real time. And then find out that they didn't work because some of them were no longer appropriate because, well, the bricks were in a different spot, and it wasn't really helpful following one of the other things because of, I don't know. Anyway, the accident kills as Santa I did all by myself, so that one I already knew that you could do accident kills. I didn't do the 3-in-1 challenge, but anyway. That's enough out of me for tonight. I probably won't be streaming again for another couple of days. Certainly not tomorrow. And probably not on Wednesday either. I don't know about Thursday or Friday. We'll see how I feel. Otherwise, good night, Merry Christmas. Be good to each other. See everybody next time. Bye.